Cuban Missile Crisis. The Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962 was the closest the world has ever come to full-scale nuclear war. The United States and the Soviet Union placed nuclear missiles in Cuba and Turkey, creating a tense standoff lasting 13 days. At several points, miscommunication and military readiness on both sides pushed the situation dangerously close to launch decisions. It was ultimately resolved through negotiation, but a single wrong move could have triggered global catastrophe.
Able Archer 83. Able Archer 83 was a NATO military exercise in 1983 that simulated nuclear war escalation procedure. The Soviet Union misinterpreted the exercise as a possible real first strike preparation. This led Soviet forces to raise their nuclear alert status and prepare for potential retaliation. The crisis de-escalated only because no actual attack followed, but intelligence later revealed how close misunderstanding came to triggering war.
Kyshtym Disaster. The Kyshtym Disaster in 1957 was a major nuclear accident at the Mayak facility in the Soviet Union. A failure in the cooling system caused a massive explosion that spread radioactive contamination across large areas. Although not widely known at the time, it exposed the dangers of poorly managed nuclear waste systems. If conditions had worsened or spread further, it could have created a far larger regional catastrophe.
The Chernobyl Disaster. The Chernobyl Disaster in 1986 was the worst nuclear power plant accident in history. A flawed reactor design combined with operator errors caused a massive explosion and fire, releasing radioactive material across Europe. Entire regions were evacuated, and long-term health effects followed. In a worse scenario, the explosion could have triggered additional reactor failures, greatly expanding the disaster's scale.
Fukushima nuclear crisis. The Fukushima nuclear crisis in 2011 was triggered by a massive earthquake and tsunami in Japan. Flooding disabled cooling systems at multiple reactors, leading to meltdowns and hydrogen explosions. Large evacuations were ordered due to radiation risk. While contained, experts warned that a worse sequence of failures could have released far more radioactive material into the environment.
Solar storm of 1962? The solar storm of 1962 produced a powerful geomagnetic disturbance that disrupted radio communications and electrical systems. It occurred during a period of limited space weather monitoring, meaning the world had little warning or preparedness. A stronger storm, similar to the Carrington event, could have damaged global infrastructure far more severely. Such events highlight the vulnerability of modern civilization to solar activity.
The Stanislav Petrov incident. The Stanislav Petrov incident in 1983 occurred when Soviet early warning systems falsely reported incoming U.S. missiles. Officer Stanislav Petrov chose to distrust the system's alert and did not report it as a confirmed attack. His decision prevented a possible retaliatory nuclear launch. The incident revealed how fragile automated warning systems were during the Cold War.
Y2K Bug Scare. The Y2K Bug Scare centered around computer systems potentially failing when the date changed from 1999 to 2000. Many feared global infrastructure failures affecting banking, aviation, and power grids. Governments and companies spent years fixing systems to prevent disruption. Although widespread disaster did not occur, the situation demonstrated how dependent civilization had become on digital systems.
Asteroid Apophis early risk. Asteroid Apophis was initially identified in 2004 as having a small chance of impacting Earth in 2029 or 2036. Early calculations created serious concern before more precise tracking ruled out the collision risk. A large asteroid impact would have caused catastrophic global consequences. Improved monitoring systems later reduced uncertainty and confirmed it would safely pass.
Carrington-Level solar storm near miss. Carrington-Level solar storm near miss refers to powerful solar eruptions detected in modern times that narrowly missed Earth. Events like the 2012 solar storm showed that a massive coronal mass ejection could have struck Earth directly. Such an impact today could disrupt satellites, power grids, and global communications. Scientists warn that a direct hit could have severe global consequences.
1977 Smallpox Lab Incident. The 1977 Smallpox Lab Incident involved a laboratory-related outbreak in Birmingham, England, where the last known fatal case of smallpox occurred after containment was thought to be secure. The disease had already been eradicated in the wild, making this a highly dangerous containment failure. It raised concerns about how securely deadly pathogens are stored. A wider spread could have undermined global eradication efforts.
Biosphere pathogen containment risks. Biosphere pathogen containment risks refer to several documented incidents where dangerous biological samples or lab pathogens were accidentally exposed or mishandled. These cases highlight how easily highly infectious agents can escape controlled environments. Even small breaches can have serious public health consequences depending on the pathogen involved. Stronger safety protocols were developed to reduce the chance of global-scale outbreaks.